Hi everyone! I recently came across a couple of vintage Easter egg dyeing kits from the 1970s and 1980s, and I wanted to share them with you. Both of these kits are Dudley's, a brand of egg decorating and Easter time products. Dudley's was made by the Spearhead division of Filman & Hart, a company that mostly made and sold holiday products through major retailers across the country. Now, to compete against industry giants like Paws, Spearhead saturated television screens with a lot of commercials and marked the boxes of its products with "as seen on TV." The first kit I have is the Dudley's Shaken Egg Color Kit, which was first introduced in 1977 and marketed as the new fun way to color eggs. The kit I have here looks like a slightly later version, possibly from 1981. It retailed for just under $2 and included 5 food colors, 6 shaker bags, an egg dryer, egg holders, plus 2 hand puppets. So first things first, I needed to hard boil some eggs. And while waiting for the eggs to boil, I went ahead and I set up the egg dryer. Right away, I loved how decorative and detailed the different components of this kit are. Just look at this egg dryer. To stand it up, you fold the sides and put the egg slot into the basket slot. How cute is that? Once the eggs were hard-boiled and cooled, they were ready to be decorated. The first step was to fill a bowl with very warm water and submerge one of the eggs. Then you pour one of the Dudley's Dazzling Dye Mix crystal packets into one of the shaker bags. I started with Pretty Pink. The moist egg is placed in the bag with the dye. Then you hold the top of the bag and shake until the egg is covered and dry. Now, in earlier iterations of this kit, you'd have to remove the egg, let it dry, and then rinse off the excess crystals. But the kit I have has been improved to dry instantly. All you have to do is brush off the excess crystals with a paper towel, and then repeat with the other colors. In total, the kit could reportedly dye up to 3 dozen eggs. I really liked how these turned out. I really like the colors, and the speckles remind me of some of the birds' eggs we'd find growing up. This kit was very easy to use, didn't make a mess, and, as advertised, was fun. The kit also had a lot to it. Everything was elaborately decorated with Dudley characters and flowers. As a kid, I could see myself not only having fun decorating the eggs, but playing with the eggs in the different holders afterwards. The second kit I have is the Decorager. See what they did there? I will not lie to you, I bought this solely based on its name. The Decorager was first introduced in 1972 and described as, quote, the amazing egg decorating machine that would allow you to, quote, say goodbye to messy, sloppy dipping and dripping and the awful chore of cleaning up. The Decorager I have is probably from between 1979 and 1983 and retailed between 99 cents and $1.50. To use the Decorager, you first need to prepare the pins by soaking the cotton, quote, water holder in warm water of table salt. You then insert the wet cotton into the open end of the pin barrel and let stand for 5 minutes. Then you place a hard-boiled egg in between the 2 cups and clip the pin into the handle. There are 3 main ways you can make designs. You can leave the handle of the pin in place and rotate the wheel to make circular lines. You can move the handle of the pin left to right, creating parallel lines. Or you can do both to create irregular lines. Now, the Decorager machine actually does exactly what it says it does. It makes designs on the eggs. Unfortunately for me, the dye almost immediately started to run, ruining what would have been perfect lines. The dye also didn't dry very quickly, so when I went to use the other pens, they were muddied by the colors already on the egg. The top and bottom of the egg were also completely blank because they were the parts being held in place by the cups on the machine. I really like the concept of the Decorager, and I think it could be more successful if you stopped between each color to let it fully dry before using the next pen. I just personally don't have that kind of patience. I also wonder if my cotton water holder actually had too much water, or maybe my egg had a surface that wasn't quite dry. I may give this another try next year, maybe with some of the other colors. But overall, I don't think this kit was the easiest to use. I'll also note that the Decorager was a little lackluster in comparison to the Shake and Egg. The Shake and Egg kit had so many cute little details, from how you set up the egg dryer to the characters on each packet of dye. The Decorager didn't really have that. But in fairness to the Decorager, it was between 50 cents and $1 cheaper than the Shake and Egg kit. So it may be unfair to expect it to have the same level of thoughtful detail. Dudley's egg dyeing kits still exist today, though I think the modern packaging lacks the charm of the 1970s and 80s Dudley Rabbit era. Have you tried either of these kits? I'd be particularly interested if you had any luck with the Decorager. Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.